I just made 2 full round trips from Arkansas to Oklahoma to bring my sweet mother home, so she could be here for Mother's Day and my granddaughter's high school graduation. 2 moments too special to miss. And of course, I couldn't resist stretching my legs with a few flea market stops along the way. You never know what vintage treasures are waiting just off the road. Hey there and welcome. If you're new here, I'm Treva. So glad you stopped by. I've spent over 30 years selling vintage lighting and home decor, from online shops to flea markets and everything in between. Now, I'm here to share that knowledge with you. Whether you're a seasoned seller or just curious about the world of vintage treasures. If that sounds like your kind of thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Let's dive in. We are unloading some great things this week. Chandeliers, lamps, a mirror, and a few others. So come on. Follow me out to the shop and let's unload this week's vintage finds. Welcome to our shop, my little slice of what I like to call my mansion. My husband and I share the space 50-50. He's busy working with vintage cars and gathering rusty gold for his booth, while I'm working on lighting and home decor treasures. It's come a long way. When I first started, all I had was a corner of the house and a tiny storage shed. One day I'll have to show you some pictures of how far it's come. I scored this modern standing desktop for just $15. Even though it's not vintage, it's definitely earning a spot in my vintage shop. As sellers, we all know how easy it is to sit for hours while listing, and that's not exactly great for our health. This little gem pops up effortlessly whenever I need to stand and stretch. It's currently selling online for $399, which is wild, because as much as I love it, I'd never pay that kind of price. I'm all about finding smart, affordable solutions, and this was one of them. Here's one of my favorite kinds of finds, a good old pan light with profit potential. I snagged this beauty for $60, originally marked $75, but hey, it never hurts to ask for a better deal, and it paid off. It came with 4 clear etched glass globes, but only 2 matched. No problem, I popped them off and will either sell them separately or use them on another project. Individually, those globes can go for around $50 each, and the matching pair? That's an easy $100. I may even skip replacing them and just add Edison bulbs for that open, industrial look. I've done that before, and it's sold fast. Pan lights like this typically sell anywhere from $200 to $700 depending on the finish, wiring, and overall condition. I'll list this one for around $375 with free shipping, and someone's going to love it. These old fixtures might not look like much at first glance, but trust me, they're hidden gems. Most people toss them out and just keep the pretty glass globes, not realizing the real potential is in the base. A quick socket swap, a fresh coat of paint, and it's like new again. Add a globe, and I can easily resell it for around $150 with free shipping. It's simple, affordable, and full of charm. Art Deco frosted and clear glass globes are pretty common, so I usually pass them up. But this one caught my eye. It's larger than usual, and the price was just too good to ignore. It might not be a fast seller, but with the right photos and a well-placed price, I'm hopeful it'll find the right buyer who appreciates its bold, classic style. At first glance, I almost walked right past this one. But something about it caught my eye on the second lap, and I'm so glad it did. I always keep an eye out for freestanding coat racks if the price is right, but this one turned out to be more than just a pretty pull. After a little digging, I found out it's government issued. Yep, official NSN, national stock number, and all. Made of sturdy aluminum with clean mid-century lines, it's the kind of piece that's not just useful, but packed with history. Functional, industrial, and undeniably cool. Some folks might ask, why in the world did you buy that? But I see potential where others don't, especially when it comes to vintage glass globes. I'm always on the hunt for unique ones I can turn into swag lamps. With a simple $20 kit from most hardware stores, all you need is the globe and a fixture. Here's the real tip. Even if the globe is broken or missing, grab the swag lamp fixture if it's intact. The colored globes are where money is. Red and blue bring in the highest prices. The more unique the shape or texture, the faster it sells. I regularly sell these for $225 to $500, and honestly, I can't keep them in stock. I was so excited to find this swag lamp. Just look at the size of it. It's a statement piece, measuring a full 24 inches long, and that's without the chain. Sometimes I'll swap out the bottom fixture to create another swag to make two out of one by adding a globe I've collected. But not this one. This beauty is likely from an upscale hotel or a grand mid-century home, and it's just too unique to mess with. I'm keeping it as is, and you can see why. Brass chandeliers are always a top seller for me, and they go fast. Believe it or not, it's often the petite ones that buyers are after, and they can bring in around $400 with ease. The more tiers a chandelier has, the higher the price it commands. This beauty is a single-tier, 8-arm chandelier in a classic birdcage style, named for its elegant openwork center design. Once I give it a proper cleaning and confirm the wiring is safe and ready to install, I'll be listing it for around $725, and I fully expect it to sell quickly. Any vanity-type light fixtures are sought after. They are normally harder to find because they are normally discarded. This set is really unique. I have never seen any like these before. I will likely sell them separately to allow for more buyers. Guess what I found? Another swag lamp. I couldn't believe my luck. Finding even one on a picking trip is rare these days, but two? That's almost unheard of. Swag lamps are getting harder and harder to come by, so when I spot one, I don't hesitate. If it's got style and potential, it's coming home with me. This one's a total gem, and trust me, you can't go wrong with a good swag lamp. Whether you flip it, wire it, or keep it, these pieces bring serious vintage charm and resale power. Why I love selling antique mirrors, and you should too. Antique mirrors are always in demand, from interior designers and DIY decorators to savvy homeowners looking for that perfect touch of character. I've sold mirrors for just over $100 for small ones and larger ones for over $1,200, and let me tell you, they never go out of style. They might hang around a bit or fly out the door in a flash. You never know. That's part of the fun. Right now, one of the hottest trends is grouping vintage mirrors of different shapes and styles together. It's eclectic, dramatic, and so chic. And yes, I ship every mirror myself. No fancy freight service, just me and some serious packing skills. Never had one break, knock on wood. I'll be sharing a behind-the-scenes video on how I pack them soon. If you've been thinking about picking one up or selling your own, now's a great time to dive into the world of vintage mirrors. They're timeless, versatile, and full of soul. Brass is hot sellers right now. You can't go wrong buying it. These have two things going for them. Besides being brass, they are rams and anything ram sells. Having a pair is another plus. That rich, marbled finish you see? It's called tortoiseshell bamboo, and it's a top seller. Pieces with this unique burnish look are always in high demand and often command higher prices. Bed trays like this already sell well, but add that tortoiseshell finish and you've got a piece that's sure to turn heads and move fast. A perfect blend of function and boho charm. It's a seller's dream. 3-chain light glass globes are common, but the 3-chain fixture is the hardest to find. You can purchase new ones online for $50, but I am always on the lookout for the originals. If you can find colored globes like this blue one and it's priced right, I will always buy. I would suggest to pass over the clear and frosted ones since they are very common and don't sell very well. There are exceptions if they have a really cool texture, design, or a large size. Tole tip time. Just about anything Italian tole is a total treasure. We're talking chandeliers, wall sconces, candle holders. They always sell and fetch strong prices. Don't think twice, scoop them up. But here's a little insider gold. Table lamps? Those are the true unicorns of the tole world. Rarer than the rest and absolutely charming. These floral beauties light up both rooms and resale value. So next time you see hand-painted metal flowers with a made-in-Italy vibe, whether dusty, tangled, or missing a shade, trust your vintage gut. Grab it and thank yourself later. Lastly, these hanging lamps with shades are another hard-to-find vintage lighting. If you find one in good condition, grab it. Velvet is always a favorite, whether it's red, gold, or purple. Customers love them. Hope you learned something new today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next vintage tip or treasure. Got an idea for a video? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Hit pause and use your camera to subscribe right now. Thanks for watching and supporting the journey.